Hey folks, this is Queer Jam for Scene Magazine, where we look at fresh and fabulous music on the LGBT scene. Today, we're looking at the latest single, Full Mood, by Sarah Mary Chadwick. Sarah Mary Chadwick is known for her brutally honest songwriting, which you can see in this album, as each record follows the internal processing after a traumatic event, in the stark setting of piano and vocals. When discussing the meaning behind the song, Chadwick explains, "Full Mood is about a Valentine's Day date I went on. The owner of the bar we were at tried to get us both to fuck her, but she wouldn't let me be in charge, so we didn't. I remember afterwards we were walking down the road and it was streetlights, and still at 3 AM, and everything felt great and shining, and I remember thinking that I wish my dad could have done this. Got drunk and kicked about the city at night when it's all sparkly, holding on to someone who lights you up." Now the song itself is soulfully beautiful in its own right, but today we are looking at the music video, which is directed by Tristan Scott Behrens, which is about two men falling in love in New York City. I was very fortunate to speak to Tristan himself, and this is what he had to say about working with Sarah Mary Chadwick. "I connect deeply with Sarah's music. When I was first introduced to her, it felt as if she was singing songs about my life. This is our second video together. I find it so easy to pair imagery to her music because she and I have very similar sensibilities. Her ability to dig into such vulnerability is so singular. It is important to me to meet her vulnerability and honour it with my own." This video was a very personal one, shot by me with Daniel, the person in the video. He and I had gone on one date when I had been in New York a few years prior. Shooting this with him was my first time seeing him since then. It was very strange to be directing a person to look at me lovingly or to touch my bare knee. He made it so easy and was completely fearless in where he was willing to go. I can completely see where he's coming from. It is incredible to know the backstory about this video, and it makes sense considering, I mean, when I personally watched it, I felt as if I was like a voyeur, as if I was just watching these two people have an incredibly intimate moment. And Tristan notes that everything he presented in the video is false. The narrative was false, the interactions, although there is a genuine, well, for me it seems to be a genuine connection of romance or lust or whatever, everything presented was false. You know, it was shot on his phone, even though it looks like film. He doesn't normally live in New York, so everything is false. But then Tristan goes on to discuss how important it was to manifest. He said he hoped by creating a world that he wanted to live in, that it would manifest itself into reality, and I think that's what a lot of us are doing sat at home. Full Mood has already been released as a single, but you can catch up with the rest of the album, Me and On We Are Friends Baby, on the 5th of February, but until then, check out the video, check out the rest of Sarah Mary Chadwick's work, and even the rest of Tristan Scott Behrens' work. They are two absolute visionaries. But that, my darlings, was Queer Jam for Scene Magazine, where we look at the fresh and fabulous music on the LGBT scene. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!